least one nod in the back row under the spotlight. Okay, got 2 nods. I will assert that that 1 cent does not belong to you. Therefore, what would you do if you saw the 1 cent on the pavement?
Is it heads up or?
Yeah, I know. Everybody brings up, is it heads up or tails? And I'm not superstitious enough. Maybe I should do that and refine this thing so it's, which one is better, heads up?
Yeah.
And then you're supposed to pick it up?
Good luck.
It's good luck you find it. All right, this one is, I keep forgetting about that nuance because it's not anything that was relevant to the way I think. All right, would you, heads up, let's say, so you would pick it up? A couple of people? Pardon?
I'd walk by it.
Why?
It's just not worth my time to bend down and pick up a penny.
Well, it would consume some calories, not that you need to, but you know, if you bend over properly, it's a healthy move and all that kind of stuff. But, well, here's the facts. This 1 cent does not belong to you, period. If you take it, you are stealing a coin that belongs to someone else. That's a fact. Now, you may say, oh, come on, stop. This is 1 cent. I'm doing this deliberately at the level of 1 cent because I then want to change it slightly to increase the ante significantly to $1. And when I do this in Europe, in the Euro countries, there is a 1 cent Euro coin, and there is, of course, a $1, a 1 euro coin. And it's worth more than $1. It's worth almost $1.50 now. What would you do if it was a $1 bill? And don't tell me heads up or tails.
I pick it up, put it in my pocket.
Pick it up, put it in your pocket.
Go get a candy bar.
Go get a candy bar. Can you get a candy bar for $1? I guess you can get a candy bar for a small one anyway.
You can make a 20-minute phone call.
You can make a 20-minute phone call for $1? Okay. Sir, the dollar bill does not belong to you, so you just stole a $1 bill.
No, I think that if it was laying on the ground, it doesn't belong to anybody. In that minute, I pick it up.
Keep remembering what you say, sir. The fact is, it did belong to someone, or does, because they don't know that they have relinquished it. If, however, a person is standing say by one of the areas on the campus, and he throws $1 on the ground as you start to approach, what would you do? Pick it up?
I'll pick it up and give it to that person and drop it.
Okay, see, now,
Did he deliberately throw it on the ground?
I don't know. I'm thinking of experimenting with this. You know, I could go get $21 bills out of the credit union and just stand by the sub. You know, I'll put on one of those scruffy hats and, a scarf that hangs down, and I've got an old jacket that is sufficiently torn in places, and I could just, pitch. What would you, I love the way you react. What would you do?
I think that's kind of offensive to have money thrown at you.
Offensive to have money thrown at you?
$1 bills, yeah.
Ah. That's a superb reaction. Now here, in that situation,
it falls out of your pocket aimlessly, but you're just throwing money around. It's like a parade, like country.
I have to admit I've never used this example before because I just thought of it. And if you did pick it up, and using your example, the money is just laying there, and you saw the person do it, and you pick up the $1 and don't give it to the individual, and that person doesn't object, you're okay, because that person owned the $1 and by his or her behavior has given you at least tacit authority to take the money. Well, what I'm after here, let me up the ante. I'm trying to, and of course now you can see that the E-exercise that you did in here and online is based on this particular diagram, but find a wallet with $1,000 and no identification on the campus.
Because okay, if you take it to lost and found or whatever, nobody, like, if nobody claims it, it becomes the school's money.
No, it becomes your money.
No, if nobody claims it, it's not lost and found.
When you turn it, as I understand the rules, and correct me if I'm wrong, if you turn it into lost and found and give your identification, they will keep it for 30 to 60 days and then return it to you.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I'm pretty sure it works that way. And then I have some other examples. Now, I've had people in prior classes, I don't know whether anybody in here is ready to say this, they would take it and run fast. Of course, that's rather obvious. Yes, sir. You would do that?
Yeah.
There's
no identification.
No, there's no identification. Now it's a question
How
of...
do they know who really, like, who it really could be?
And who walks around with $1,000 in their wallet?
Oh, interesting. Oh, by the way, everybody out in ITV, please join us. There's several hands. We'll go one and then up there. Go ahead.
I think at least a wallet with $1,000 is more likely that someone's going to try to recover that
Right.
than just a dollar bill or a penny. And if somebody goes up to Lost and Found and asks, has anybody turned in a wallet with $1,000 in it? Oh, it was a brown wallet, whatever. There's going to be some certainty in, well, that's obviously their money. If it's just a dollar bill or a penny, there's no certainty.
Okay. It would be an attempt to identify the wallet and so on. And by no identification, I mean no pictures, no credit cards, and then you could start to ask questions about why is there $1,000 in a wallet that has nothing else in it, and the answer is, I don't know. And I don't care. Okay, I think, right.
I think that the person can be identified because it's still a wallet, and no one just hands over a box and goes, oh, it's here if you can find it. They have to describe their wallet and people look through the box.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
so identify.
There was an observation up here.
Oh, I was going to say, yeah, I would probably return it, but could it ever be returned to a person if they didn't have any identification? Because what if someone heard me telling my friend, oh, I found a brown wallet with $1,000 and I turned it in? Anyone could go say, oh, I lost a brown wallet with $1,000, especially if it didn't have any identification.
It's a tough one.
Could it ever really be returned to the right owner?
I don't know.
I think
And I'm doing...
But do you just go to all lost and founds and be like, oh, is there a brown wallet with $1,000?
And I can see a run on Lost and Found after class, a whole queue going over there and saying, by the way, is there a brown wallet here with 1,000? Is there a pink wallet here with 1,000? Orange wallet here with 1,000? And I don't know what they have over there. I don't even know where Lost and Found is. Yes?
Even if someone lost the wallet, there has to be some kind of thing in there besides, like, let's say they didn't have an ID, but maybe they had a receipt for a store in there. There's some kind of thing that would identify that it was their wallet. Of course, you can go up and say the brown wallet with $1,000, but there has to be something else different about it. You have to, and I think I would return it because imagine if you lost $1,000, you would want it back too.
Of course. Okay, I have a purpose to this madness, by the way, that I will summarize with you momentarily. This is not random behavior of some old guy. Now what would you do with the last example? And Aaron, I like what you're doing with the audience shots, by the way. Now what? Say it more loudly, please.
Return it.
Return it.
Depends on the picture.
Say it again, please.
Depends on the picture.
Depends on the picture. The picture in the wallet?
Yeah.
Oh. Oh, you mean if it comes close to matching you, you would keep it? All right. Now, let me pause and indicate to you what these four so-called ethical dilemmas actually represent. They are from the perspective of ethics and moral philosophy, each of the four is exactly the same situation. And your values guide what you do. Most of the time, the 1 cent, $1 thing doesn't bother people, and what you end up doing when you react that way is you start to scale the consequences of the